There's a forest at the edge of town no one dares enter after dark. They say it swallows people whole. Alex thought it was just a story. But that night, he walked into the misty trees, flashlight trembling in his hand, the wind whispering like 1,000 voices warning him to turn back. Every step he took, the leaves rustled behind him. Though the path was empty, he spun around. Nothing but the feeling of eyes, watching, waiting, crept into his skin. His heartbeat thundered in his ears. Then he saw it. A shadow darting between trees. Too fast, too quiet. It stopped, just at the edge of the fog, watching him. Alex froze. He told himself it was an animal, but instinct screamed it wasn't. Branches twisted like hands pointing the way deeper into the forest. The air turned cold, every breath like ice. He felt drawn forward, as if the forest itself was alive and pulling him in. The whispers started, low, indecipherable, circling him. He couldn't tell where they came from. The voice in his mind screamed to run, but his legs wouldn't move. It was like the forest had claimed him already. The fog thickened. Shadows formed shapes. Humanoid, distorted, reaching out with long skeletal fingers. They didn't move like normal people. They twisted and lurched unnaturally, staring with hollow eyes that burned into Alex's soul. He jumped back as a log cracked beneath invisible weight. Something was moving just out of sight, circling him. Every instinct screamed danger. Something in the forest didn't want him alive. Two glowing eyes appeared in the fog. Closer. They didn't blink. They didn't move like animals. Slowly, deliberately, they approached, and Alex could feel the heat of their gaze burning into him. He stumbled backward. A hand shot out of the mist, long, thin, skeletal, inches from his face. He screamed, stumbling into a tree. The forest seemed endless, the shadows closing in. He ran. Every step echoed in the fog, but he could hear another set of steps following him. Only when he looked back, nothing but the shifting mist and the glowing eyes watching. He stumbled into a clearing. Symbols carved into the trees glowed faintly red in the dark. The whispers grew louder, chanting words he couldn't understand. The forest had a ritual tonight, and he was part of it. Suddenly, shadows leapt from every direction. He was surrounded. Voices now screaming in his ears, overlapping, incomprehensible, threatening. The air was thick with the smell of decay and something worse, fear itself. He fell to the ground. Hands, cold, skeletal, merciless, grabbed his arms and legs. He tried to scream, but no sound came out. The shadows dragged him into the fog. The forest consumed him. The whispers died down. The fog settled. Nothing moved. Days later, search parties found only his flashlight, lying in the clearing. No footprints, no blood, nothing except the eerie feeling of being watched and the whisper carried by the wind. We claimed another, and the forest waits for the next person brave or foolish enough to enter. The shadows never sleep. They are patient, and they are hungry